Hi everyone, I'm Jen of Jennetic, and welcome back to my channel, and also welcome back to another vlog. So I'll start off by saying how my week was. So my week was actually okay. It went pretty quick, but it wasn't so bad and it wasn't good either. So let's see. Nothing exciting really happened this week. I'm not gonna lie. So today is currently Friday, and me and my husband went food shopping, so we just got back not too long ago, and we are currently about to have dinner. We are going to actually watch YouTube and watch a Pokemon Direct that came out today. Today is Pokemon Day. Every year they celebrate Pokemon Day on February 27th. It is the day that Pokemon officially came out in Japan in 1996. It makes it 30 years this year. So all year long, we are pretty much celebrating Pokemon, which is pretty cool. And it's also one of my favorite, personally my favorite video game series of all time. So I have a very, I'm very attached to Pokemon. It's been with me since I was 5 years old. It's one of the first games I ever played on my Game Boy. I played Pokemon Blue. I remember playing it on Christmas. I had a green Game Boy Color, and I played Pokemon Blue, and it holds a very special place in my heart. So that's why I have a lot of Pokemon plushies. I love celebrating it. So we are about to watch that Direct. It's about 45 minutes, I believe, and then we are going to watch WWE SmackDown. I am off of work tonight, so I'm very excited to not have to do anything tonight and not go to work, so I'm very excited for that. Let's see. Tomorrow, we are going to be hanging out with friends. Normally, I would be going to work. It is my work weekend, but I am taking a sick day. I am calling out of work tomorrow. I like to call out, usually, if I know I'm not going to go to work, I call out like 12 hours before my shift. Technically, you're supposed to call out at least 4 hours, but for me personally, I call out at least 12 hours before my shift. So it gives them enough time to get coverage for me, for my shift, since I work the overnight shift. But I haven't taken a sick day yet this year. Last year I only took about 6 or 7 throughout the year. I don't normally like calling out sick. It's not good. I have a lot of hours as well, sick time, so I'm going to use one tomorrow. I'm going to be hanging out with friends. We have a WWE PLE to watch. It's called Elimination Chamber, so very excited for that. It starts at 7 p.m. and usually it ends around like 9:30, I think. Maybe 10 o'clock, I have no idea. But I have that to look forward to. Then, which means Sunday, we are actually meeting up with my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law. We are having brunch with them at 11 a.m. on Sunday. And that's pretty much my weekend. I am going to go back to work on Sunday, so I only like to call out one day on the weekend. I normally don't like calling out on the weekends, but it just so happens that this WWE PLE falls on a work weekend, which it hasn't in a while, so I had a feeling I would be calling out for this anyway, so. But also another big thing that's coming up that I ordered my canvas to start cross-stitching. I have a lot of thread already upstairs because I was using that thread to attempt to make friendship bracelets, but I am no longer doing that. So I am going to be using that thread for cross-stitch, which it can be used for cross-stitch. So I have plenty of thread. I have to put it on the little white square thing that you can use to organize it. I have a lot of thread, like a lot. I have a lot, so I have to organize it a little bit better. I already have like a cute little case for it, but I might have to get another one. So we will see. I might have to take a trip to Michael's either tomorrow or Sunday for this occasion. So I think I will try to organize a little bit tomorrow because the canvas does not come in until Sunday. I know for a fact Michael's does not have this specific canvas. I ordered a plastic canvas. I ordered 2 bundles of 6 canvases. They're plastic, and I think it's 14 count, I'm sorry. So, but I'm going to learn how to cross stitch. I'm very, very, very excited. I already have some designs I want to try, but I need to learn how to cross stitch first. This is my first time doing it. So I already have some videos saved on hopefully it will help me learn how to do it. This is literally how I learned how to crochet and learned how to do pretty much everything else that I know how to do. Is that I watched a tutorial, I attempt to do it in real life, and I just kind of learn from there. I learn from experience. So, and that is exactly how I'm going to do cross stitch. So I'm very excited. I also really want to make keychains out of them. So that's why I got a plastic canvas. I really want to make cute little tiny designs. Not really tiny. Some of them can be kind of big. So I really want to make those. Maybe make a few things and put them in a picture frame or something like that. So I don't know exactly how big I want to go for some of these pictures, but I have a couple ideas in my head and patterns saved already. So I am just doing everything I can to learn how to do it so I can attempt to do it. So for now, crochet will be on the back burner. So I do apologize if you're one of my crochet followers, but because my name is Crafts, Jennetic Crafts. So I like to attempt to do everything. I am a serial hobbyist, if you haven't been able to tell. So I like to do anything that's crafty, pretty much. I like to attempt on this channel, so I like to try a little bit of everything and see how I like it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. That's okay. Perfectly okay. So can't wait to endeavor on that. The sewing machine, I have to wait. I need to pay off my credit card a little bit more. So once I pay off my credit card, I'll be able to buy my sewing machine, and then I will get this started. I know the cross stitch thing is a little bit more cheaper, on the cheaper side. Sewing is expensive, so I have to get the sewing machine in order to start that endeavor. But once I pay off my credit card, I am good to go, pretty much. So yes, wow, this clip is a little long, so I should probably stop. Okay, so we are about to eat dinner, and we're going to relax for the rest of the night. So maybe I'll record something before I go to bed. Not sure though, but I will see you in a bit. I also forgot to mention that I finally finished this series, War of Fire and Fury. I got my physical copy, so now this entire series is complete. I finished reading it this morning, which makes my total books read this year as 12. Very excited. And my TBR is currently at 34, so I am... Number 35 is picked already. It was Deep End by Allie Hazelwood. I have that book on hold in the library currently, but my next book I'm going to start reading is actually the second book, is Eldritch by Carrie Lake. I really enjoyed Anathema, so I'm going to start Eldritch for now until I get access to Deep End. But on Monday, March 2nd, I believe, is another anticipated book that I have coming out. So I want to read as much as I can with Eldritch, and then I will start, I think it's called The Demon and His Viper. It's a paranormal romance. And it's the second book of the duology, so I am very excited for that book coming out. But anyway, I do absolutely recommend this book series. If you want to get into fantasy, this is definitely a beginner fantasy, adult fantasy, I should say. So it's very easy to follow along. So I definitely recommend it. It's by Marion Blackwood. Empire of Flame and Thorns is the first book. So if you want to get into fantasy, and it's got fae and dragon shifters in it, and it's a romance as a subplot. So, and I really liked the storyline in general, so it's definitely very good, and I definitely recommend it. Good morning. It is Saturday morning now. So last night my husband and I ate dinner and watched the Pokemon Direct from last night. Very excited for all the news that appeared last night, so I'm not going to really spoil anything, so you have to watch it for yourself on the official Pokemon channel if you're interested, obviously. And then we just kind of hung out for the rest of the night. I didn't really feel like recording anything, so oh well. So this morning now, I called out of work for the night, so I am not going to work tonight. I'm supposed to, but I chose not to, so I'm fine, but I just don't want to go, and that's okay. I haven't called out yet. It's the first 2 months of the year, so, oh, last day of February, but whatever, but yeah, I haven't called out yet, so my job shouldn't really say anything. I know it's a Saturday, I should feel bad, but right now, I don't feel bad. Oh well. So, anyway, I found my embroidery floss or threads, however you want to pronounce it. I don't know where I got this specific embroidery floss from. I don't remember. I don't know if it was given to me. I don't know, genuinely, but I have a lot of embroidery floss that needs to go into bobbins, and also I have this kit that I bought from when I was getting into friendship bracelets. I mean, I can use this too, right? It doesn't really matter, I guess. But and then I have this. I didn't realize it was different. It's called craft cord. I mean, I might not use this. I might still put them on bobbins, but I definitely need to get bobbins. So I would have to go to Michael's. Maybe I'll go tomorrow. Yeah, maybe I'll go tomorrow. I'm getting my canvases tomorrow, so I'm really excited. I have to make sure I have all the correct needles in order for me to even attempt to start cross-stitching. Why couldn't I think of it for a second? But I definitely need to get some sort, I need to get more bobbins, and I also need to make sure I have the correct needles for it. I do have needles, I just don't know if it's the right ones I'm supposed to use. So for now, I am going to be organizing all of my embroidery floss. So see, I already made one bobbin already, and I found in the bag when I was doing micro crochet. I did it for a video a long time ago. So look, just a stroll down memory lane when I made the this little tiny granny square. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 rows. This is a granny square, 4 rows, and I made little tiny other granny squares that I thought I was gonna be able to do, but no, that hurt my hand. I can't go below a 4. My hand actually does hurt. That's why I don't like 3.5. I think I can probably do 3.5, and then anything lower than 3.5, I am in pain. So it sucks, but it is what it is. That's my limits. So, but that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing for now. My husband wants to go get a haircut, so I'm going to be doing as much as I can. Organizing my threads, meanwhile watching Bridgerton. I really want to get on to watching Bridgerton. I haven't even finished episode 2 yet of season 2, so I want to get started and just watch it. Meanwhile, I organize my threads. I think I'm going to organize by color, and then I'm going to put them in bobbins. So yeah, that's what I'm pretty much going to be doing. Okay, so I organized all of the floss that was in that bag. I did, red, pinks, oranges, yellows, greens, blues, purples, whites, black, gray, browns, and multicolored. I did the best I could with organizing. I feel like I couldn't really tell with some of the colors. I might have to ask my husband, who is better with colors. So once I get them into bobbins, I will ask him to see what proper category I should really put them in, but I definitely do not have the space to put everything in here, unfortunately. So I have no idea how I'm going to organize this. And I also feel like the thread is slightly different. I feel like I should get a totally different case. So I'm thinking, yeah, tomorrow we are definitely going to Michael's. I am excited, but tomorrow morning we are going to brunch with as I said, we're going to brunch tomorrow at 11, so right afterwards we are going to go to Michael's, and I am very excited. Or we might even go today if we have time. I have no idea. We're not hanging out with friends until 7 o'clock. Well, actually maybe 5, but maybe we'll have time to do that today, but I have no idea. But for now, I am just going to continue organizing these bobbins. Hi, hello, it is now Sunday. So, last night we watched Elimination Chamber, and it was okay. Didn't really record anything, so I do apologize. But today is Sunday. We are going to have brunch, and then we are gonna go to Michael's. So I looked at the supplies that I needed for cross stitching. I'm getting the canvas today. Don't know when, but it says it's shipped, so I'm gonna get it eventually today. So we're gonna go to Michael's right after, and I want to see if I can get the correct needles. I have to make sure I do the correct research on what cross stitch needles I need to get. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing. I have the scissors and everything. I have plenty of thread, so I am pretty much ready to go. Just waiting for the canvas, which is the most important part. So, but first we are gonna go get breakfast. I am hungry. Oh, and by the way, it's snowing again. I think we're only gonna get maybe like 1 or 2 inches. Not even, but it's not really sticking to the road. So, if anything, it's just gonna be a little icy on the road, but it's not really a big deal. But I'm just mad that it's snowing. It looks like little tiny pelts of hail. It's really strange. The snowflakes are like very strange today. So, but anyway, I'm done. And it's March, by the way, so happy March to you all. So anyway, let's go get brunch. Okay, hi. So we just got out of our brunch, and then we are just getting out of Michael's as well. So I bought a new organizer, and then I bought some bobbins. I didn't realize I bought the plastic ones, but I guess I'm switching to plastic ones, but which is totally fine. I have no problem with that. And then I also got a needle threader because I have a feeling I'm gonna be struggling with putting the thread into the needle, which I got new needles, by the way. So, and then my canvas has not arrived yet. I haven't gotten notified that it's on my doorstep yet. So maybe when we get back, it will be there. But yeah, I have all my supplies. So I am looking forward to start cross stitching. Like, really excited. So can't wait when I get home. But I still need to organize more thread. So I just have a lot to do when I get back. While we do laundry as well, but yeah, I'm excited. Hi, hello again. So it is, I think, after 3 p.m. at this point. So my canvases just got delivered. I got a bundle of 6, and then I got 2. So I have plenty of canvases to work with, so I can start practicing on what I want to make. I am curious to see how big I can go because I do have some images saved on Pinterest. The website through Pinterest is called braceletbook.com, I believe it's called, something like that. So I literally just look up like whatever I want to look up. So I look up like Pokemon pixel grid, and it comes up with the pixels and then how many pixels it is, and then I want to see if I can, like, I want to see how big it can go. So I'm a little nervous about that. I'm also a little just nervous getting started in general. Whenever I start a new craft, I get very nervous, and I don't know why, but I'm just kind of feeling the nerves right now. I need to watch a proper video on how to start cross-stitching on like just in general. I need like a beginner guide. I was just watching Bridgerton. I finished season 2, which was again meh. I liked season 2 better than season 1 though. I think Anthony and Kate's story was better than Daphne and Simon's story, in my personal opinion. I wanted to really start season 3 because it was getting really good, and I'm very excited for the next couple. Like I personally, I love those 2 characters a lot more. My sister-in-law was like, "Oh, I think you'll love season 2." I'm like, it was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good either, in my personal opinion. It was just a lot of yearning. That's all I have to say. That was a lot of yearning. I like a slow burn, but I like to I like it. Like, I felt like it just took a little too long for them to finally, like, "Oh yeah, I love you." I just felt like it just took a little too long for me. And trust me, I love it. I really do enjoy a slow burn romance, but I think it has to be done right for me. Like, I don't know how to explain it. What's a good slow burn romance that I really enjoyed? Like when I read Anathema by Carrie Lake, that book that big giant physical book that I read, that was a perfect, I think that was a perfectly done slow burn romance in my opinion. But this, I don't know if it's the fact that I'm watching it instead of reading it. I feel like if I read it, I think I might have liked it a little bit more, maybe. But I'm still kind of, because I read so much, I don't read a lot, I don't watch a lot of romance shows anymore like this. It's just like, I guess it's like an uncomfortable feeling. Like, I don't know if it's uncomfortable, it's just, I'm so used to reading it instead of watching it that it's just like very strange for me to see it brought to life. I don't know, it's just very weird. So anyway, right, as I said, I finished season 2. Now I'm actually watching Queen Charlotte's I'm watching Queen Charlotte's story. I liked the first episode. I'm on the second episode so far. A lot of people really liked this story the most, so I have high hopes for it. I like the trope of it, arranged marriage, which I think it has to be done right. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm kind of okay with it, but not really. It just, like I said, it just depends on the characters and if I really like the characters. So far, I think I kind of do. But I'm going to now look up a YouTube video, and see if I can find a proper beginner cross stitch on a plastic canvas, because I feel like when it comes to Ada cloth, like the actual, like the ring and stuff like that, I think it's just a completely different experience than plastic. I want to make keychains. I don't like, I feel like I want to start with this. It might be a little bit easier for me, but the hoop thing I feel like would not be easier for me. I don't know if that's just a me thing. I mean, when I first started crocheting, I started making a hexagon cardigan. That was my first project. Like my first a first real project that I completed in a way. Not really completed, but like it was like I finally got the hang of crocheting. So it was a hexagon cardigan. Crazy that I just kind of started with that. But I think I did find a video not too long ago. I actually have to go on my crafting channel, because when I watch videos, I've been watching it on my other channel, like my non-crafting YouTube channel that I kind of like separate my algorithms a little bit. The first algorithm is like where I watch like gaming and just random things like that my husband wants to watch, and then for me, when I want to watch like things like artsy and stuff like that, that's going to be on my crafting channel, which is the one you're watching on right now. So I'm going to do that right now. I really hope I can get this. I've been really itching to learn. I think I have a design printed out. I might actually have to ask my husband to print it out for me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have my husband print it out for me. Yeah, let me go do that now. So, hi, small update. It is now 9:35, or close to 9:40. I do have to get ready for work, but so once I organized all my stuff on printed out my pattern for what project I wanted to do, my first project, I ended up falling asleep because I got so tired. Like, ooh, I was very, very tired. And I slept for a couple hours. I want to say I slept for about 3 hours, and I woke up around 8 o'clock. We had dinner. We had Taco Bell, and then I finally started cross-stitching, and this is how far I got. Yeah, I didn't get very far, obviously, but I am learning. Yeah, I think I have about 16 stitches done. I'm only doing the outer edges first. I'm doing all the black first. So I chose to make my favorite Pokemon, and that's Togekiss. I'm Xing off all of the stitches that I have done. How fitting, because it's an X. So I am using, obviously it's whatever I got with this kit, and then I broke the threads apart, and I am using three threads pretty much, instead of like the full threads that it came with. So I pretty much just took it apart. I think it comes with 6 in total. Like in the bundle that I got, when I looked at it, I was like, okay, there's 6 in total. So I decided to use 3. I think I made a good decision, but I think the next design I want to do is I want to try to use 4 and see how that looks. So, but so far, this is kind of looking pretty cool, but I think 4 is the way to go. We'll see how that goes, but I so far have plenty of black. I haven't even, like, I don't know when the heck I'm gonna be running out of black so far. Like, I still have this much to go, and I still have the whole outer, I still have like the whole black to go. So, and I do have the dark blue and I have the light blue there. It looks a little bit different. It looks a little weird, but once I made it in perler bead form before, so I'm looking forward to making this. And then I have the gray as well. I also have the gray portion as well, so but yeah. And then I think the learning curve for me was pretty much figuring out how to start the whole thing, like which way to make the X. But apparently this is pretty forgiving, and you can pretty much go any way you want as long as you make an X, is what I am looking up. From all the videos that I have watched of cross stitchers, you literally can go any way you want as long as you make the X. That's truly what matters. And also as long as you're pretty much going along with the pattern and everything is like a square. It's interesting, and also this is going to be time consuming, but I kind of like the process so far. And it's good that the needle is not sharp because I have definitely pricked myself once or twice already. So, and I thought it would be a little bit hard using the plastic canvas, but actually you just kind of just have to like push it in a little bit harder and then it goes through. I was a little, because when I first did it, I was like, this is not fitting right. And all of a sudden I just kept on going and I got the rhythm down and and it worked. So I am gonna stop for the night and I'm gonna continue a little bit of it in the morning when I get home. Tomorrow is Monday, so I'm gonna see what I can get done before I go to sleep. But unfortunately, I do have to go to work. I don't think I'm gonna bring this with me. I mean, I probably could bring this with me to work, but I don't really want to. I kind of just want to leave my projects to home and then just bring my Kindle with me to work is kind of working out a little bit better for me, quite frankly. When I used to bring my crochet stuff to work, it was a little bit harder for me just to organize, and then I didn't really feel comfortable explaining what I was making, and it's just like a whole conversation. I just kind of just wanted to sit down on my time during my downtime and just work, but it was kind of hard. But anyway, I have to go get ready for work. I will see you all when I get home. Good morning. It is now Monday morning. It is about sometime after 8 a.m. I believe. So I want to see how many more stitches I can get done before I start to edit this vlog. So by the time you see this, you'll see it's already edited and everything, so you don't have to worry about that. But I would like to at least, I need to go to bed as well, so I need to make sure I get this edited and then I can go to sleep. So I want to see how much I can get done by 9 a.m. Maybe even a little after 9. But I'm gonna be watching Queen Charlotte. I was gonna say Bridgerton, but technically it is Bridgerton, but it's Queen Charlotte. This is her story. So I'm very excited. I'm on episode 4. I'm almost done with the season, actually. I think there's 6 episodes, so it's getting good. I do like it so far. It's interesting. But yeah, I want to see how much I can get done. I definitely don't think I will finish it this morning. I'll probably finish it the next vlog. But right, there's a lot of white too, so I have to get all the outline done. So I'm hoping to get more of the black done today. We'll see how much I can get done. I have a lot to do. Yeah, that's a lot. I didn't realize how much black there is, and there's also a lot of white as well. Not that much blue, gray, or red, but a lot of white, black and white with this. But we'll see how this turns out. This is looking pretty cool so far. I just hope I have enough space. I'm just hoping that I made enough space, because I feel like I started it as like low to the top. I want to make sure I have enough space up top. As I said, this is my first project, so then I'll be able to measure it correctly. It's a little difficult for me right now, so, but yeah, I'm gonna continue. We'll see how far I go. Okay, so it is past 9 a.m. now, so I am going to be done. This is going to be the last clip of the vlog, and this is what I got done. It looks weird right now, but I pretty much got done not exactly the left portion of the wing, but I'm like up to about here of the black, so all the bottom is done. All the bottom is done. Now I'm just climbing up to the back portion of the picture. So I haven't even touched this area yet. It's gonna, like I said, this is gonna take me all week. And I forget how much time consuming this craft is. And I'm liking it though. I'm liking it so far. The back looks crazy, but that's fine. I don't really care about the back. I'm not worried about being neat. I am a little worried about color changing, and also just I'm almost done with this thread. Like I am like this current thread, this is what I got left. Hold on. This is what I got left so far, and we are almost there. I mean, I got a decent amount done. So, but I still have this portion I have to go through, and then don't worry, I have plenty more black. Like, I have a lot, so, but I feel like I'm gonna use majority of that white, though, that I have, because that's a lot of freaking white, but I am enjoying this project so far, and I can't wait till this is done. It's fun. No, really, I feel inspired, but it's just very time consuming. So I'm definitely gonna make sure I get as much as I can done throughout the week. I will make sure I vlog it as well, just so you can see my progress. I'm gonna try and maybe post something on Instagram, but no promises. But I haven't posted on Instagram in a while. I really should, but I've been kind of just enjoying my time off of it. I mean, even though I still scroll for like my inspiration personally, but posting is becoming a challenge for me. But recording videos for YouTube is not. I am still enjoying that process. It's just posting on Instagram consistently is troubling for me, but that's okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But I am enjoying my time with cross stitch right now, and I'm excited to continue my journey with this and hopefully get done with this toga kit so I can move on to other images and potentially I don't know what other, maybe I can do another Pokemon or something. Maybe I'll make something for my husband. No idea, but I will try. But anyway, I am done for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed today's video. and I just really appreciate you watching. I am still very behind on responding to comments, so I do apologize if you are watching and I haven't responded to your comment yet, but I know I am pretty behind on comments, like responding to comments and stuff like that. It's just been, I'm feeling burnt out at the moment, so I am trying my best to just get through my days. It is still pretty cold. Winter is still very much in bloom. I'm hoping this is a better month because I am just feeling very burnt out just from everything, pretty much. Just from, like, not just from creatively, but just from life in general. Just working a lot is just really burning me out lately, so hopefully I will gain my motivation back in the next month or two. It is hopefully going to get warmer weather, and I'm going to be feeling very happy to go outside. Trust me. I get very depressed in the winter months, so I prefer the warmer months. So, but anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoy my videos, leave a like, and also if you have any questions, comments, concerns, tips on cross stitch, let me know in the comments. Please let me know. And also, if you are working on something, let me know. It doesn't have to be cross stitch, it can be anything. Also, if you're reading a book, let me know. I started a new book this morning. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!